Usually the one trying to sell homes and property for other people, but an opportunity a few years ago was too good to pass up.
Realtor Brian Boven started Homes Giving Hope, which provides a home and community for people with special needs.
Yeah, because of his work he's doing in his community, he was nominated as a top 10 Good Neighbor Awards finalist by the National Association of Realtors. He's here to talk more about that recognition and the work he's doing. Congrats. Thank you for being here with us, Brian.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity.
So first, just tell us more about Homes Giving Hope and how that all came about. Take us back a few years ago.
Few years, so we're almost to 6 years now.
Okay.
And my wife worked with adult students with special needs, finding gainful employment. And she came home one day and she said, honey, the job thing, that's just part of the problem. But really, for them to gain their independence, they need housing. And I sell real estate for a living. So she said, do me a favor and go find a house. So what I did was I went and found a house. And the house was on 23 acres in the heart of Rockford, just minutes away from the high school. It's the most beautiful property. And I came home and I said, Sarah, I just bought a house on 23 acres. And she said, are you crazy? And that's how we started. We started very, very small with one house, and we've grown now to working on our 5th house.
Well, that's pretty amazing. And this is 23 acres sounds like a lot. And you've got a big vision, not just for those 23 acres, but you'd really like to see this expand well beyond Rockford.
Absolutely. So the need is huge. The gap that we fill is huge. People from all over the country are contacting us to ask for help. And can you set one of these up in California? Can you set one of these up, you know, all over the place? And the truth of the matter is, we would like to see this go all the way across the country. In order to do that, we need awareness, and that's what this national recognition is all about.
Brian, talk about the residents. 18 residents, is that correct?
Yeah, currently we serve 18.
Yeah. You have a connection with them, and you really get to know them, right?
Yeah, it really is fun. The connection is something that I never imagined to be so incredibly personal. They're family to me. Some silly things happen with us that I really enjoy, as if they're my own brother or sister. They laugh, they have fun, they go to work, they drive cars, and most importantly, they really treat each other like family, so I enjoy that.
Yeah, this may be a two-pronged question, but one, what have you learned in this process in working with these folks and giving this opportunity? But I also want you to expand on this award and the national nature of it, what it means to be, you know, in the top 10. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. So the first question was, what have I learned? I've learned a ton. I would say the biggest thing that I've learned is that we all deserve a fair shake in life. And the population that we serve, they definitely have been forgotten in a way that I would say the need is so great that I will spend the rest of my life trying to fill that need, because watching them advance in their independence and watching them grow as friends inside these houses and get jobs and grow, and even the things that their parents might have thought, there is no way that my child can possibly do that, and see them do that, the reward is huge. The second question, I believe, was about the importance of this nomination.
Right.
That is huge, because awareness is what this is all about. So being recognized as a top 10 finalist in the Good Neighbor Award with NAR gives me the opportunity to not only get votes across the country, but also go to Houston to the conference and talk in front of hundreds and hundreds of people about our organization.
And if you do win or place or top 5, I believe you do receive some money. How will that money be used?
Yeah, great question. So in House 5, which our next house will be House 5, we are looking at starting a $2 million capital campaign. And so the money from this award would start for the first house in the capital campaign. And that's going to be one of the most, let's just say, exciting adventures that I've ever done, because raising $2 million is nothing that I, grew up and went to school for.
None of us did, but it sounds like you've got the motivation. We got a gala coming up that we were talking about.
Fall Gala, Frederick Meyer Gardens, November 20. Go to www.homesgivinghope.org and please sign up. This is an awesome venue, and every year it gets better.
Okay, Brian, anything else that you want to share that we missed?
I would just encourage everybody that is watching and listening that they would take a chance on people. and put their heart out there, even if they're going to be disappointed, because we took a chance and it's paying back big dividends. God is good, and the things that have happened, the blessings that have been poured down are immeasurable. So if you're thinking about doing something, just go out and do it.
Good advice.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you
Brian.
so much, Brian.
You bet. Thank
Rooting
you.
for you. Okay, good luck.
All right, thank you.